Good morning, dear learners. Welcome to my online class. Today I will be discussing on English second paper. Our topic is changing sentence. I will be showing you some elements through practice so that you can achieve perfection, and this will be continuing for next several classes. Just follow me. Dear learners, I have taken five examples for practice today. In some previous class, you have learned theoretical or rule-based grammar on transformation or changing sentence, and it's important to learn through practice, So let's see. Here our sentences are here. You see, first I have set a question, and then I have provided answers here. Stephen Hawking is considered the greatest physicist after Einstein. Active. You have to change it into active voice. I think you remember the rules of voice. First of all, consider the tense form of the sentence. Is considered is suggestive that it's in the present tense, so your answer must be in the present tense. Again, the subject is Stephen Hawking, the greatest physicist after Einstein. One thing is missing, and that is who considers him. The changed object has come into subject, but who is or are the subject? We have to internalize and consider the proper subject. Look, people, we or people, you can use either. Who may consider Stephen Hawking as the greatest scientist? Certainly we, the people of the world. So you may use either people or we. We or people considered Stephen Hawking the greatest physicist after Einstein. The thing or the difficult thing you feel is here. What should be used? And rest of the things almost same as an easy sentence. Next question. When he was 30 years old, he received the prestigious Albert Einstein award. Itake simple. You have to change it into simple sentence. Itake simple sentence e porinoto korte hobe. Now look. When he was 30 years old, for this clause we will use a phrase. Instead of this clause we will use a phrase. What could be the phrase? The phrase must be a time referring phrase, as it shows the age or something like that, years old. Let's see. It was 1979 when I think I have skipped on sentence. Let's do question number B first. In 1979 he joined Cambridge University. You are to change it into complex sentence. You have got a time word here. A time word in 1979. Turn this phrase into a clause. So what does it come? It was 1979. It was 1970. It has become a clause. Again, You may also write this way. In 1979 was the year. You can write either when he joined Cambridge University. Time in case of time you use usually when. So when has come here as conjunction for making another subordinate clause. When he joined Cambridge University, or 1979 was the year when he joined Cambridge University. You can do this way. Now let's see what is here. When he was 32 years old. In case of B, we turned a phrase into clause, and in case of C, we will turn a clause into a phrase. What can be the possible answer? At the age of 32. You can write this way, at the age of 32, or if you write at 32, that will be also correct. At the age of 32, he received the prestigious Albert Einstein Award. Look where the change occurred. When he was 32 years old. But rest of the things, he received the prestigious Albert Einstein Award. You have made no change in this later part. You have only made the change in the subordinate clause. You have turned the subordinate clause into a phrase. The phrase is here. Why or how has it turned into a phrase? You see no finite verb here. There is a finite verb here, was, and it has also a subject. These two elements forms a sentence, but omitting these two elements, subject and its verb, we have turned the clause into phrase. I think you have understood well. And if you ever get such sentences anywhere, you may turn this way into simple sentence. Next, in case of question number D, he wrote a book explaining cosmology for general public. You see, the verb is in the past tense. Remember it. Your sentences or clauses should be in the past form. So, he wrote a book and explained cosmology for general public. While explaining the rules, I told you if the subject is the same person, you use participle, present participle. So in this case, both the subject is the same person. That's why we must use past form in both cases. He wrote a book and explained cosmology for general public. Our next and last question is, he is one of the greatest scientists. In fact, he is one of the greatest scientists in the present world. You know the three ways of superlative, but this one is the last way. I told you in my previous class. You see, whenever you get whenever you get this phrase on of the plus adjective, in superlative form, you turn one of the into very few. Very few scientists in the present world are because you have used scientists here. So very few scientists in the present world are so great as he. I think you have understood these questions and their answers properly. Practice few in your spare time, and in my next class I will be discussing some other things on the same topic so that you can achieve perfection. Thank you very much.